Good evening, family. Welcome to the Man's Talk. My channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, underrated one, the grinder. Chef JT, not just chefing in the kitchen. I be chefing up information. Also, the grinder reaper. Respect my existence. Make sure the bell is lit. So y'all be the first one when I come for a powerful live stream or video. Make sure you share this throughout social media and check out the ones that I did in the past. Let's get them lights up. That is greatly appreciated. Again, welcome. Also, I had PayPal account and also Super Chat. If you want to donate, either one will help. Not hit the like button. Again, welcome to Men's Talk. Ronaldo Bull. Salute. We're gonna wait for some more people to get in. Then we're gonna form panel. And the topic is Man's Talk tonight. Topic: African dialect. Improve the brotherhood globally for our community. Let me say it again. Man's Talk tonight. Topic: African dialect. Improve the brotherhood globally for our community. Brothers, we don't understand other African dialects around the world. How we supposed to love and build with each other. We gonna get into that tonight, seriously. Ronaldo Tall, thanks for coming. Appreciate that. So we wait for some more people come through. And now YouTube is at times. Let me see. Hold on, family. I'll be right back. Gotta take care of this. I'll be right back, family. I'm back, family. I'm sorry, got look out for something. It's all taken care of. Oh, brother Ryan Clark in the house. Salute to the LDBC. Sorry, brother. Thank you. Nah, I didn't know that, Ronaldo. Salute to Ryan Clark, LDBC. Everything all right, brother? Hope everything fine. Shout out to the LDBC. That's what Lions Den boxing community. Also basketball community. All right, wait for some more people, some more men. Because I'm going to hook up again on a panel in a few minutes. So I want you to look at the title. Man's Talk tonight. Topic, African dialect. Improve the brotherhood globally for our community. There's different dialect in our African family that we have to talk about. Matter of fact, we was talking about a little bit on my live I did last night. I want y'all to check it out. It was towards the end, but I want y'all to check it out. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours truly, the underrated one, the grinder. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. I really appreciate that. The real pretty Kimba KO. What's good? Thanks for coming. Like I said, the one and only, the underrated one, the grinder, Chef JT. I'm not just chefing in the kitchen. I be chefing up information. Salute to you, Ryan Clark, for the super chat. I very much appreciate it. Also, new name, the Grinder Reaper. Yes, the Grinder Reaper. Respect my existence. All right, so we're going to get it going in a few minutes. I'm glad everybody doing all right. Ronaldo too said North Carolina just got beaten. Oh, wow. I want to know if that's a Sweet 16 or the final way. I think it's not start off the Sweet 16. I'll be going back to my sports show. So it's gonna be some changes. So watch out for that. So wait for some more people to come in. I'm glad people forming in. See something. We hit this a little bit. Right. Right. Oh man. Oh, okay. Thought I messed up some family. The one and only Arlen Crooks. What's good, family? Thanks for coming. This is Man's Talk tonight. We're going to talk about African dialect, improve the brotherhood in our community globally. It is very important that we're going to get into this. So we're going to wait some brothers to get on the panel. You know, Arlen Crooks, if you want to get on the panel, drop your email, then I'll put it in. What's good, Dwayne? What's good? Wait for some more people to come in. Tonight, fam, I want y'all to look at the topic tonight. That's what we talking about. That's us, man, we're going to talk about. African dialect, improve the brotherhood globally for our community. That's what we talking about tonight. We're not talking about nothing else. So we ought to wait some more people to come in. Glad you're showing up. Monique Hill, salute to you, Levi. Captain Levi 6KD. What's good? That's right. Shout out to the LDBC. Welcome, Monique. You don't have to stop by. You can stay in the chat. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't leave, Monique. You don't have to leave. That's encouragement. I mean, if you have to leave, you have to leave, but you know. Thank you. Appreciate that. And I feel like sisters should do that a little more, you know, when you have Man's Talk, stay. You know, you can learn. Sometimes us as men, we got to learn to be diverse of our brotherhood. We just cannot just talk about the same thing all the time. And I find that some of us do that. Thank you. And that's our problem. Especially us as a people. We want to talk about the same thing, but we are so diverse and stuff. Like when you talk about stuff like this, they want to switch back and talk. No, no, we're not talking about that. And I will talk about something before I even start. I will go and say something about that later on, a little later on. I'm tired to deal with the same narrative all the time. Tired. That's why I always different. Ain't all about, oh, I'm trying to prove a point. Nah, I want to learn too, but I want to learn about new things. I want to have a certain reminders of our people, especially us as brothers. Again, I have a PayPal account, also Super Chat. And thanks again, Ryan Clark. I appreciate that. If y'all don't have nothing to donate, always hit the like button. Yep. So Cash me. What's that? What's that about, Sade? Why is that in the chat? I don't understand why about that's in the chat. What? Salute to you. Still waiting for small brothers come in. Now I have to take care of something. That's I have to mute myself. Can y'all hear me? Press 1. Miss E, thanks for coming. Man's Talk tonight. Man's Talk tonight topic. African dialect. Improve the brotherhood globally for our community. Man's Talk tonight. And the queens that support us. Thank you. Thank y'all so much. Deacon of Defense. Watch out for your link. I'ma send that. Alright. He did a powerful thing, part 2, protecting the women. But tonight we're gonna talk about African dialect globally. Very important that we have to know about these things. Alright? Okay, Archie, thanks for coming. Time to get serious, family. Time to get serious, brothers. We gotta work on our African dialect globally. We talked about this briefly last night of the Darkness family live that I did last night. Check that out. And I'm saying like this, let's stay on topic tonight. But I'm gonna put on Maxwell Black. Hold on for 1 second. I'm gonna send you the link. You see the link? Hold on. So we're gonna get things straight now. So all right. I'm gonna send the link anyway. Brother Max, watch out for your link. I know how to send yours, so it ain't no problem. So watch out for your link in the email. You gotta get things straightened out, man. There ain't nobody trying to play the grind reaper. Ain't going down like that. Alright. Get things straightened out. Here's your link right there, brother. Watch out for it, Max. Okay, I already sent it, brother. Max, I already sent your link. Watch out for it. When you get it, come straight to the panel. The topic tonight, Man's Talk tonight. Topic, African dialect, improve the brotherhood globally for our community. People come in, man, smash the like button. Don't be stingy, all right? Slash the like button. What's going on?
I leave your froze like heron in your nose. What up, JT?
What's going on?
What's up?
Well, you welcome anytime, so I don't know who
Yeah,
told
man, some old raghead nigga, man. I was I had got into a big fight on who channel I was on. Give me a second to think. Um, trying to remember whose channel I
Thank
was
you,
on.
23 movie clips. Who said it?
Some rag. He's got like a on his avatar. It looked like he's wearing like a turquoise bluish type turban. He's a brother trying to play like Muslim. You know what I'm saying? And he got a beard. He's kind of brown skin. Look like he wearing like a turban or something on his avatar. He's got a weird name. He's got one of these Hebrew Israelite names. You know. And I was arguing. I got into a fight with somebody about he was on the panel and he was saying something like, "Yeah, Max, that's why people don't want you on their panel. That's why JT don't want you on his panel anymore." I'm like, "JT," I said, "Who the underrated darkness?" He said, "Yeah." I'm like, "What you mean? That's my brother, man. What are you talking about?" Oh man, he was talking to some girl about how you be spazzing out on the channels and don't and be
What?
flipping. Yeah, man. He was saying. I
Yo,
said,
point them
"Well,
out. Yo, point them out. And yo, let me explain. Hold on, thought, man. And the ones that Max he tell you that when Max telling me about it, if you got the balls, come to my channel
yeah." He had a
right now. You hear my voice, come to my channel on the real. Cause you don't, yo,
and then
no, I don't play that. I don't play nobody be putting me out like
yeah, but
that.
I wasn't even tripping because I told him. I said, "Well, he wouldn't be entirely wrong. I do be spazzing out sometimes. So, I can understand if he got a little flustered with it because I can be intense sometimes. So I wasn't even tripping. You know what I'm saying? So
Right?
when he said it, I wasn't even tripping because I
No,
know I can get out of hand.
yeah,
Yeah,
but it's not rap. You know what I mean?
yeah, nah, come on, dude.
I don't
Really?
like shit like that. If you
Nah,
got
nah,
man, say
nah, man.
you
That
you
nigga,
got a
nah,
problem with me, you know what I'm saying? Come to me as a
nah. I
man.
wasn't even. You know what? He was saying that because I was getting after some dudes on that panel. And I think they were Hebrew Israelites because he was a Hebrew Israel. He was some kind of Hebrew. If I see him again, I'll point him out to you, man.
Yeah, please.
Yeah, yeah. But he was like, yeah, that's why people don't want you on the panels because I was like, Negro,
How
please,
many
I
times he
understand.
came on the panel?
I was like, Negro, please, I understand, man. I get a little intense and whatnot. Some people can't handle it. You know what I'm saying? But my brother JT, man, he wouldn't have said no shit like that. Yeah, and even if he did, I'm still not tripping because it wasn't like he would be wrong. See, I ain't got no problem when you write about me. I ain't got no problem. I don't even see that as
I'm
disrespect.
saying you been look, but how
Right.
many times you been on the panel though?
I know, but check this out. Even if you said, yo, Max be spazzing out, I'm gonna give him a break. I wouldn't trip at all, bro, because you
Man,
telling the truth. You're telling the
I ain't
truth
like that,
about
man.
me. I know I do be spazzing sometimes. I do get a little heated sometimes. If you
Me
were
too.
lying on, yeah, if you were lying on me, that would be different. But if you're
Man,
telling the truth,
no,
I
no.
ain't got no. Yeah, if you're telling the truth, I don't see that as you talking about me or
Now
you
I
talking behind
understand
my
what you're
back.
saying,
Yeah,
but understand where I'm
yeah,
coming from. You
right,
he put out my name like that, like make it
yeah.
seem like
And you know what? He know
on
you.
kindergarten shit, like you on some secondhand bullshit. Yo, I don't play that
And you know
shit.
what? He's been over here before too. He knows because he calls you JT. He knows underrated darkness. He know you by JT. So he's been over here before.
So
He's been over here
I'm see
before.
him.
He's been over here before.
I think I
Yeah.
know. I'm see him. I'm see him. Yo, dog. Yo,
He's got the turban type thing on his avatar because he got his picture on his avatar. He one of these fake Muslim like Hebrew Israelite type dudes, kind of mixed up. He wanted to be a Hebrew Israelite and a Muslim at the same time because he wear
see
that.
that, fool, yo. Nah,
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
like nothing like that. I don't. Come on now. Let's be honest. We come from the same, cough, man. We don't play shit like that. Motherfuckers like they get
Yeah,
hurt. They get
man.
hurt shit like that.
I wasn't even tripping, man.
Now I know you ain't tripping. I'm happy. I'm glad. But it's just the point is that you know what I'm saying. If it's like that, homie, say in front of my face.
I told him. I said, all right. Well, I'm gonna ask JT, bro. No, you ain't got to ask. I said, nah, I'm gonna ask him. I said, I don't believe
Yeah,
he
you
said
know
it.
he lying, right?
Yeah, yeah. I said, I'm asking. And even if he did say it, I'm not gonna trip. Okay, I'm not
Come
gonna
on,
trip
man. If I'm gonna
because
say something, man,
yeah,
I'm saying man to man. I ain't
yeah,
you
but
ain't
even yeah, but even if you did say it, right, you wouldn't have been lying. See, that's my whole thing. You see, if you telling the truth about me, I ain't got no problem. I don't. I'm not gonna say, well, you talking about how my bad. No, you telling the truth.
What up, Sade? How you feel, Sade? Nah, man. Yeah, I understand you saying. I get
Right,
it,
yeah,
but I don't like. Yo, that's some homo shit to me. You know
yeah.
what I mean? Yo,
I
you
told him, I said when I see him, I'm gonna ask him, no, man, you know, just
exactly.
no,
So
no,
that
I'm
means
gonna ask him.
right,
Yeah,
exactly. So that means you want to backpedal. Now don't
yeah,
backpedal. Don't
yeah,
backpedal with me. If I'm the fucking grinder, I grind that ass, yo.
yeah. I
I
said when I see
grind
my
that
brother,
ass.
I said when I see my brother, I'm gonna ask. I said I don't believe he said no shit like that, but I'm gonna ask.
Fuck
No,
out
but
of here.
it's all right, man. Just leave it alone.
I
Nah,
ain't
nigga.
lying. It's not all right
Nah, you brought it up.
you trying to put my rep out there, and I understand what you saying. That other people say, nah, man, I'm the grinder. I don't think, yo, man, man, yo, got to put on my Reaper hat. I have to let the motherfucker know,
Trust
man.
me, dog.
I don't play them type of games, man.
If I see him anywhere, I'm gonna send you an email immediately. Let you
Yeah,
know
do
where he
that.
at.
And then like one
He
like one
might pop. You know what? He might pop up in here tonight. He might pop
you
up in here
see
because
him,
he's
what's
been in
up?
here.
Yo,
He's
I'm saying, Mac, if you see him,
yeah.
we gonna pause this conversation. Come to the panel. What you told Max? Nah, man, I don't play games like that, yo. Uh-uh.
Yeah, I wasn't even I don't trip about shit like that. I'm
Oh,
one of them people,
I can
man.
tell you something
Yeah,
what funny to me today, man. What's up, Ty Brian? How you feel, sis? Glad you
man.
all right, man. I was
Hey, man, we just had a powerful discussion, man, on Deacon's channel.
yeah, I heard it, but I was prepared for this though, so you know.
Mhm.
I didn't even clowns. Clowns out here. So how you
Man, I
feel
may not.
today?
Hey, man, I may not watch football this season, man.
Huh?
I may not even watch it football this season. I'm thinking about it, but
Yeah,
I'm going to
I
watch
ain't
my
watching
team this
shit, man.
season tonight. We done lost Antonio Brown, Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah, crazy.
I mean, kind of is okay, you know what I'm saying, for what he do. But my problem with him is I worry about him getting hurt, you know, because when he get hurt, he be gone for a long period of time. So, and I like Juju Smith-Schuster, but he's no Antonio Brown, you know. And since Antonio Brown is gone, I don't know if Schuster could be the number one. I don't know if he could do that. And James Washington hasn't proven enough yet. He's promising, but he hasn't proven it. He hasn't really proven enough yet.
Yeah.
So I'm kind of curious to see what this Steelers team gonna look like, bro. I like the defensive moves we make. We got Nelson. We got some good corners. I like that part, but and then we got Mark Barron as well. So I
Yeah.
like the defensive moves, but I'm not the offense. I mean, you lose the best wide receiver in the NFL. I mean, how you gonna compensate for that? And the best running back. Do you realize at one point on the same team we had the best wide receiver and the best running back in the NFL?
Yeah, for a minute too.
Yeah. Um,
But you know what I think about Rosenberger, man? He's a snake, yo. What do you think?
he is. He's a snake, and he's a
He's a
diva
snake,
too.
but that mother, I'm like, yeah. I said, do y'all see? I said, do you? I said, listen,
Snake.
Pittsburgh not my team, but y'all see how the snake he is?
He's a
That
snake, and
mother,
he a snake, and he a diva, man. He always want the attention on. He run his mouth too much too.
yeah.
Always over exaggerating shit. run his mouth too damn much. But he's a snake.
That
And
could
that
have
he just and they trying to play it down. Oh no, this wasn't about big. Yes, it was.
Yes, it was, man.
Fuck out of
Yo,
here.
if they, I'm saying, you think about it, Antonio Brown, Le'Veon, but they was in a prime. All y'all need to do is fix up your defense, man. Y'all could have. Yeah, I'm not a Pittsburgh fan, but at least with them two, y'all could squeeze out like 3 championships.
Now watch Le'Veon Bell go over there and change that whole Jets football
Yeah,
team.
I'm telling you, Jets gonna be good.
Everybody talking about, oh, he losing. No, he not losing. Did you not see him single-handedly beat the Buffalo Bills in the snow? A guy like that is a franchise changer. We went up to play Buffalo. He beat the Buffalo Bills by himself.
Yeah.
That's a one-of-a-kind player. A player like that changes your whole franchise.
You know, I would like the Jets to did to get Antonio Brown too. I was greedy.
Mm.
I did.
I don't know if they had the money. I don't
No,
know if they had the money.
I don't think they had the money. But I wish they would have had the money to get both of them.
But I do like what Antonio Brown did, though. I mean, I like what he did for the players. I mean, he basically owns his own athleticism. He said, look, it's either going to be on my terms or I'm not going to play at all.
Yeah.
So they caved in. I like the fact that he did that. That opens the door for other players to own their own athleticism, other black players.
Yeah.
So I do like the fact that he did that. I mean, I wish I had been with somebody else, not my team, but I do like the fact that he did that. But
Yeah.
and the Steelers got what, a third and a 5 for him, which I thought was cheap.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted a 2 and a 5 would have been better, or a 2 and a 4. That would
Yeah.
have been better. But they got a 3 and a 5. And they're good at picking wide receiver. I mean, Juju is a stud, but can he be a number one? We don't know that yet. We don't even know if he's only good because Antonio Brown was on the other side. So we got to see if he can be a number one. I know he had some games with Antonio Brown out and he did well. But everybody now knows he's going to be the number one, so they're going to play him differently now. Can he beat double coverages? Can he be savvy? Run the route tree and get open.
All I just say that I'm concerned the Raiders is they offensive line going to hold up.
They ain't going to be shit. Antonio Brown going to have 2,000 catches, and they're going to be like 2-12 or some shit. They ain't going to be shit. And Gruden is a bum. I don't know who in the world possessed them to give him $100 million.
Who?
They gave him $100 million.
Oh yeah, for 10 years. Yep.
Who in the world? The guy's a bum.
All right. Oh, King Dwell. Come on to the panel. Man's talk tonight.
What did
You gonna
he
wait
do?
for some
Hey,
more people to come, huh?
JT, tell me, what did he do deserved all of these accolades? He won the
I'm
Super
gonna tell
Bowl
you.
with Tony.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. They bank off when he won a championship for Tampa Bay years ago, and plus he'd be on ESPN. That's what they bank on.
Tony
It's
Dungy built
stupid.
that team. Tony Dungy built that team. You know that.
Right? We know that.
Yeah.
And he won that championship. That's really Dungy's team. They
Yeah,
won that team for humble.
and then he tore the damn team up the following year
Yeah.
because he didn't know what the hell he was doing. Yeah.
Right, dumb. You could have kept that shit going. Dummy.
I wonder how Cadillac Williams feel. You know, if he had to have Gruden for a coach, he probably would have lasted longer than NFL.
Look what they did. The Matt. What's his name? Kwame Matt.
Kwame Mack?
Huh?
I don't know who that is. Kwame Mack.
I think his last name is Matt. They got rid of him.
Khalil Mack.
But we're right. They got rid of
Khalil
him.
Mack.
And the first 2 years he was a Pro Bowl. How you get rid of a person to double digits in sacks, stopping and running shit? He getting better. How you could trade him like that? And then you got rid of Amari Cooper.
I know the Bears are over there loving the fact that they got rid of him too. Because he over there showing his ass with the Bears.
You get Amari Cooper and
Matt
cornerstone. They could be cornerstones for your team. Yeah, I'm saying, because y'all need something to get to Las Vegas.
I'm glad they got rid of McCarthy too. He ain't shit either. Aaron Rodgers deserved better.
Okay, I got you. I'm saying again. Got it.
You know what? Hey man, I think Aaron Rodgers. I think his career over with, bro.
You really think so?
Yeah, I don't think the Packers gonna do anything. They don't look like nobody's gonna do anything. Yeah, you got Rodgers, but how long is that gonna hold up?
I thought Antonio Brown at first was gonna go to Green Bay. That's what I thought.
If he would have went over there with Aaron Rodgers, oh my
That's
goodness,
what I
that would have
thought.
been.
I was thinking. I would like. I would like to go to the Giants, but I know that was out of the thing. But I thought Aaron Rodgers and Antonio Brown. Oh my!
The Giants ain't gonna be shit until they get a quarterback.
Yeah,
they gotta get them a quarterback because Eli's bum.
Oh, there you are.
I like Saquon Barkley though. He the truth.
Yeah, I like him. Yeah, I do too.
Barkley, that little motherfucker, that's the truth.
Yes, he is, yo. And he's gonna get better. And you know what I like about him though too? He's an all-around back. He can block. Yeah. He catch it off the field. I like it though. I remember one game it was a safety come. He just blasted him. I said, oh.
But you know what? What I don't want to happen to him. See, they done got rid of Odell Beckham. I don't know why they got rid of Odell Beckham, but they got rid of him. Now, you're gonna need some support around Barkley, man. Don't just turn him into a run back. You know, give him some other players, man. You know, it's got to be other people making plays. You know, you don't have Odell Beckham now.
Guys, they're nothing. They need a offensive line bad. Offensive line bad.
They definitely need an offensive line because Saquon looked like the reemergence of Barry Sanders. So Barry Sanders ain't have no line to run back behind.
Never. He had right.
Yeah, that boy bad.
Welcome, brother. How you doing?
Yo, man, you know who?
I'm good, bro. I'm good.
You know who?
Peace, maximum peace, bro.
Hey, what's going on? You know who Barry Sanders is, bro? Barry Sanders is a modern version of O.J. Simpson.
No bet.
That's a bit before my time. Y'all got me on now.
Yo,
I watched OJ.
OJ never had an offensive line.
No, OJ was a sick, bro. Oh man, I
didn't watch the highlight from the highlights, man. He was a beast from the highlights, but I had no idea how bad his offensive line was.
You ain't gonna catch it from
behind. OJ was a between the tackles type runner. So if you don't have no line going between the tackles, that says a lot about you as a runner.
Buffalo came into Pittsburgh and he ran for 200 yards on the steel curtain.
Yeah,
like it wasn't shit.
And then
you talking about me? You talking about me, Joe Green, and them, dude?
Right in the prime. And then check it out. And there was another game that despite they lost, he had over 200 yards of steel curtain. He always had good games against Pittsburgh. I don't know what it is, but see, I was told people about. We still waiting family to fill up the panel so we can get to we can get to where I put. So family, just be patient, wait for some more men to get on. But I'll get back what I was saying that if he would have had a line like the Cowboys did with Emmitt Smith or Barry Sanders.
Emmitt Smith had a line though. Emmitt Smith had an offensive line. The reason why Barry Sanders is one of the all-time leaders in yards negatively is because he didn't have an offensive line.
That's what I'm
So
saying.
Emmitt Smith had the luxury of having a decent offensive line.
Barry Sanders was a smaller version of O.J. Simpson.
Hey, JT, I'm gonna bounce out real quick and I'm gonna come right back in. My phone acting up. I'm gonna bounce out and I'm gonna bounce right back in.
Got you. People say OJ. I said no. I said you ever see OJ UFC clips, and even Buffalo. I like God.
Oh man, that dude was sick, man. I ain't never seen it. You know what? You know who else was crazy too, JT? Marshall Faulk.
Yeah, I call him one of the smartest players ever.
I remember when he took the first handoff. Good night. It was over. It was done. The running back that he was filling in for, he wouldn't get his job back. From the first handoff, good night. It was a wrap.
Oh my God. Yeah, man. Oh,
I remember being angry because I didn't even know who Marshall Faulk was until he got to NFL. Because up north in Jersey, they don't show colleges like San Diego State.
nah.
But they would show Rutgers getting beat up by the Miami Hurricanes every year.
Who?
Rutgers.
Yeah, they always get blown out.
Blown out.
Blown 70-10. One time Miami beat them. This back in the 80s when Miami had the crew, beat them like 109-6.
My fault, y'all. Salute, JT. I ain't in a bounce out. My phone's been buzzing.
That's
Salute.
it's all right, no problem. No. We do good.
I don't even know why they let that game continue.
They said you gotta play until it said 000.
109-6.
Zip.
Zip.
And check this out though. Miami took out their first team. They ain't even put the second, they put the third team. And they still beat them.
Rutgers was so bad.
Yo, but you gotta look at that. See, Miami is my favorite team for college football is Miami Hurricanes. Because see, I was following Miami Hurricanes ever since like when they were scrubbed. This back in the late 70s. So I always hold them. But see, this is the thing people understand about Miami. At that time, man, they was going to the pro. You going to Miami, you going to the pros.
My college team was Notre Dame. I mean, not Notre Dame. Penn State. Back then, with Penn State was hard.
Yeah.
And known for defense. You don't believe me? Ask Vinny Testaverde. Came in there with that high-flying offense and got shut down. They were lighting them wide receivers up. By the third quarter, the guys didn't want to catch the ball no more. They were dropping passes everywhere. That's how Penn State won that game. They had no business beating Vinny Testaverde in them.
Nah. Not at all.
Punked him out. Physicality, baby.
But
If
I
I'm not
remember that.
mistaken, if I'm
Huh?
not mistaken, our running back was still was it Andre Franklin was our running back then? Yeah.
Something like that. Yeah.
Yo, you know who was a beast in college but wasn't shit in the pros? The guy that went to fucking what was it? Wisconsin.
Oh,
Played
Todd
for
Day.
nah man, the running back that played for the Giants.
Yeah, Day. Dane.
Yeah, man. Ron Dane.
Ron Dane.
Wasn't shit in NFL. I mean, absolutely garbage, bro.
Yeah, the you. Yeah. Yeah, he was. Yeah, but I could have figured that.
You know what, man? Remember, hey man, you don't see no more players like Eric Metcalf. If I was to ask you, I'd say, hey JT, who do you think today resembles Eric Metcalf? Who would you say?
I ain't watched football in a minute, so I couldn't answer that.
Okay. Remember Eric Metcalf?
Oh yeah, I remember him. Oh yeah.
What you know about Kevin Mack and Ernest Biner, baby?
Oh,
Dude,
Cleveland. Yo, that's Cleveland. That back in the 80s,
yeah,
mid 80s.
yeah. Them niggas was hard. They both had 1,000 yards in one season.
Yeah.
They were hard. One of
But
them
you
went to
know,
jail. Who went to jail? Was it Kevin Mack? One of them went to jail.
yeah?
I think it may have, yeah, man. One of them ended up in jail, man. Not for a long time though. He did I think he did 2 years and he got out. Beat the hell out of somebody. I think it may have been Kevin Mack. Yeah, he didn't do too much time. I think he did like 2 years. Because he had beat the hell out of somebody. In which he should have. I don't understand why he got arrested. Some of these fans, man, they don't want to leave these guys alone. I mean, you think about it, right? You playing ball, you trying to be with your family. You got some fan following you around, jumping in your business, getting in front of you and your kids. Don't mess around and slap the taste out of their mouth, bro. So you don't watch football in the Holly no more, man?
Not really, man. That's not what it used to be, man. Ever since they. Go.
My bad, bro. Go. No, you go. You go OG.
No, Moscow. Wait, go ahead.
I was basically about to say, man, the game ain't the same no more in sports period. So
Yeah, I don't
like
watch.
in the NFL, being that I used to play football, you know what I'm saying? It's not the same. Like
Yeah.
it's built for the offense and the defense. There's no fair shake in the game. Me personally, I played defense. I was a defensive back, so it's definitely hard to play defense these days. It's crazy.
I don't.
Like back, you had to get it out the mud back then. Like
Yo, I
it's the
don't.
reason why Taylor and Deacon Jones were the goats at that in those eras, man. It was way harder back then. Big Night Train Lane. That's who I crafted my game behind, and it kind of crippled me because the game changed so much since then.
Well, they had to. He was gonna kill somebody.
I agree, but that's football. That's a violent sport. That's a gladiator sport.
I mean, yeah, but there's the line now. Night Train was killing, clothesline the hell out of people, man.
Yeah, but yo, let me tell you, I was watching on clips when I was like teenager, back in the 40s and the 50s. What? They was getting decapitated.
Yeah, nice.
That's a fact. The game went soft, man. You can't not even make.
Yo, you know what they used to do? There used to be a running back, right? They used to have some running. They used to run, So the linebacker used to hold him up, right? And you see the defensive end come from the blind side or the front, just decapitate.
Yo,
Or
I'm gonna tell
vice
you
versa.
something. Night Train Lane was going to kill somebody. They had no choice but to change the rules.
Hey man, you gotta get it how you do it, man.
He would have
I played
physically
since
killed somebody.
I'm in
Those
the
close.
South, man. You live. If you don't keep your head on the swivel, you fool, basically. Especially,
Those,
like I said, defensive back. You gotta take your lick. Don't come across that. You expecting to catch a ball and think you're not about to get no damage put to you. I'm trying to bring calamity to you every time because I don't want you to catch no ball. So if I could get into your psyche to where you sitting in your head like, yo, you hurt me. If I get into that, I did my job. Even if I hit you one time, illegally or not. I guess you can call me a dirty player. I don't care, man. I'm from the old school, man.
man,
I played in a country where you ain't have no football pads and anything goes, man. Like that's what it is.
yo, that clothesline, it had to go, bro. That shit, the way he used that shit, yo, it was a matter of time, man.
So back in his day, though, it was justified. That whenever they was pretty much innovated the league, so he was close on the majority of white folks. So I definitely
So
love him as a player. So
that's why they
that
changed
that's
it. Yeah, that's why they
back in
changed it.
his
He
day.
gonna kill one of them. He's gonna kill one of them. I think he was trying to kill him, motherfucker.
Hey, that's my favorite player of all time.
Yeah, I think he was trying to kill him, white boy.
Deion Sanders. I crafted my game behind Deion Sanders, but you ask me who my favorite football player is, it got to be Deacon Jones or Dick Night Train Lane, man. That's my favorite players, yo.
I don't even mess with basketball. I don't even watch that no more. I left that alone a couple of years ago. I don't even bother.
So once they changed the rule of hand checking, I can't. It's
Yeah,
not the
I don't even.
same. You can't even drive to the lane and get fouled no more, man.
It's not even basketball anymore, man. It's a bunch of standing around waiting to see somebody shoot. It's not even a
You
game
know,
anymore.
you know what I call basketball? I call it Pop Warner NBA.
Yeah, yeah, it's corny. It's not even.
I,
They ain't even playing
boy,
basketball. They,
call it boy band. Cause do y'all
Yeah,
remember?
you can't breathe. They call foul. Yo, let me tell you, if Will Chamberlain, well, I'm talking the late great Will Chamberlain, that to me that's the best basketball player ever, skill wise. I don't care what anybody say. If he would have played, you know how many points, you know how many 100-point games he would have.
Plenty, plenty.
he wouldn't be the only one. Imagine if Magic Johnson and all of them played today. Are you
Great,
kidding me?
and
Are
then
you kidding
One
me?
yeah,
of the ball.
and he,
Time.
and he,
Big game. Tim
uh,
Hardaway too. Everybody want to give praise to Allen Iverson for the
and then
crossover boy. You know
and then Chris,
Hardaway.
yeah, and then Chris Mellon, Mitch Richmond, then
Man,
oh my God, let me see who else, oh my God, Isaiah, man,
I don't even. I mean, it's not even basketball, man. It's just a bunch of running up and down the court and watching other people shoot. That's all it is.
if you look at the big O, Oscar Robertson, this man was averaging a triple double back then when the game was the game.
How about
Man, you know
defense?
what
How
his
about
numbers would have been in this league? Man, come on, bro.
what happened? What happened to the defense? Did they just what went all offense? There's offense on both
That's why
sides of the ball now.
that's why I respect college basketball more so because
Yeah,
they allow them young boys to play.
I
Now,
don't even think they. I don't
do
even
I
think they play
agree?
defense. Yeah,
Do I agree with politics in college? I do believe that college athletes should be paid or compensated for the play. But man, bruh, College, they get it up, man. They play their tails off, and they play defense that's zone defense. Just like in right now in this climate, March Madness climate, the game slows down and everything. You really see the men from the board in
Man,
the
let me tell you,
playoffs and the it's different. It's way different.
I watched NBA with guys named Gary Payton who had nicknames like the Glove. And
Fact. Nobody got respect for the glove no more, yo.
no, because they ain't playing no defense. There's offense on both sides of the ball now. Ain't no
Oh,
defense out there.
oh, yeah.
There's offense on offense. There ain't no defense out there. All they do is run down the court, wait for one guy to shoot, then they run back up, wait for another guy to shoot, run back. That's it.
Let me
Nobody
tell
playing
y'all, yo,
defense.
go ahead, big bro. Go ahead, big bro. You
Yeah.
first.
Nobody even knows anything about defense. If you ask these players now, hey man, you gonna play defense? You're like, what's that? Coach ain't said nothing about no defense. We ain't even got no defensive plays.
Like the younger folks don't even understand, bro. Like there was a Steph Curry before Steph Curry. If y'all don't know who Mahmoud Abdul is,
Well,
y'all
there was a
can't talk to me about basketball, man. That was the
it was,
first Steph Curry. That man was a magician off of the ball.
who was
He
it?
played point off of the ball. This man moved so fluidly, and his jump shot was so sweet. That
Who?
whenever the 3 point wasn't even, huh?
Who was the guy you talking about?
Mahmoud Abdul Rauf. Chris,
Mahmoud
what? Abdul Rauf out of
Abdul
LSU.
Raul.
Denver Nuggets.
Yeah. I remember Abdul Raul.
Steph Curry before Steph Curry. Back
Sharpshooter.
whenever the 3 point game wasn't even respected. Even I'll dumb it down. Reggie Miller. That was Steph Curry before Steph Curry.
Yeah, but
That like
the best 3-point
go
shooter,
ahead.
even during Reggie Miller's era, was a guy named Michael Redd. He had the
Michael
highest
Rick.
he had the highest 3-point percentage in the NBA during the and he had it consistently during the Reggie era. Reggie.
If he would not get hurt,
Mm-mm.
Fact. Fact.
Yeah, man. Michael Redd was a sharpshooter. You shoot your lights out, shoot them out, bro.
yeah, and he had
I
a
think
little.
I think his 3-point percentage was somewhere around anywhere between. I think it was up to almost 45 or somewhere around there.
One time,
45%.
one year, his percentage of free throw, his percentage of 3 pointer was like 53%.
Yeah. Somebody he was sharpshooter. He kill you, bro.
Dang, I like
You couldn't leave him alone at all.
it, right. And you know it's crazy. We gonna start like about another 10, 15 minutes. All right, bros.
Sharpshooter.
Yeah, we're gonna start like another 10, 15 minutes to get on the top, and we're gonna try and wait for some more people to come.
And
And
back
plus,
then, you see, they played real basketball because they played small ball too. If
Fact.
you didn't have the shooters, they played small ball. You know, they get inside, take you to the hole, post up. You know, play the half court game. They play small ball. And these motherfuckers don't do shit now.
but you know what? Back then, I ain't talking about the stars, but you got a lot of them was two-way players too.
Mm-hmm.
You'd have to be a two-way player to make it in the league back then. You had to be.
Now all you gotta do is be a one-way player. That's offense.
And then at the
That's
time,
it.
you got to go college for 4 years, but most is
I
like
think
3 years.
I
my
don't
fault, bro. My
understand how
fault.
they. I don't understand how they can take this garbage, right, and say LeBron James is better than Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan didn't play in filth like this. Are you kidding me?
And
I put it to you like with that situation. Although
This,
I love Michael Jordan, I really do. He a Tar Heel. I love the Tar Heels. He a product of the Tar Heels. But do I think I honestly think LeBron James could transition to the way the league played back then. However,
I
I
he would.
don't think you can compare Michael to a LeBron because LeBron is more so compared to Magic Johnson to me because he's a floor general. When it coming
See,
out late in the game, I would compare Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant in the same sentence. LeBron
You
James
see,
don't.
here's
Nah, I can't
you
do that.
see you see,
Do
you know
that.
what? You see, cats keep falling for this shit over and over again. You get used to seeing guys dominate trashy competition and not being challenged, and you think that they can go step back in time and deal with these cats. You know what I'm saying? That's not so. LeBron
You know
James
what's
would get
even
D. LeBron James would get
though?
shut down, bro.
I don't know. Like I can't. Like I said, I can't speak in hindsight.
Man, you
I
have
can't
any
speak in.
idea the kind of talent that was going? LeBron James ain't no real super talent dude.
I think he is. I
There were
can't front.
plenty
Like
of
I said,
dudes. Listen,
LeBron James, or Magic Johnson because
I give
his
you a guy
court.
right now. I give you a guy right now that could D up LeBron James. Okay, because he D'd up Shaq and up. Anthony Mason would D up LeBron James.
He could, but at the same
He
time,
would.
being
So,
that
so
LeBron is how he could play you perimeter game and he could just take you to the hoop. But at the same time, do I think LeBron would be as healthy as he is today and play this long at that level of
If LeBron James played back then, he would he would be a good
LeBron
player. Yeah, he would
can
be a
survive
good
in
player, but he wouldn't be the superstar that he is today. He'd be a
so
good
let me ask
player.
you a question. So you think
agree
he
with that.
better than Kobe? You think LeBron better than Kobe?
Me personally,
Yeah.
do I think he no, I can't really compare those two either. I really can't. The reason why I say I really can't because they play two different games.
No,
If
we
you
talking about.
ask me
I'm talking about errors.
in era,
Yeah.
I think Kobe is one of my favorite players. He's top three for me. So do I can't really compare LeBron to Kobe. I think overall LeBron is a better player, but Kobe transitioned better because he came from the old era and he adapted to the new era. So
See,
I
I
can't
don't really
really.
take. See, I kind of like excuse you, LeBron fans, because I realize you guys aren't really watching any real basketball today.
I'm a
So,
Wade fan. The Wade my favorite.
so I kind of give y'all a little bit of a pass. You guys think LeBron James was the greatest ever and all that, and he really isn't.
I don't think he's the greatest player ever. Nah, I can't give LeBron that title. Nah.
Can't hold a candle. It's disrespectful to mention his name in the same name as Michael Jordan. It really is. It's really disrespectful, bro.
In a sense, though, 'cause I like to be objective. I gotta be objective
It really is
because
because
go
the the
ahead.
competition that Jordan faced throughout his career, right? The shit that LeBron is going up against is nowhere near that level of competition. I mean, look at the
I'm
people. Look at
going
the
to agree.
league back then. Look at the names. Look at the people. Michael Jordan had to go up against dude game after game. Talk about names of people who can play defense. Talented,
I'm,
ultra talented people.
and that's whenever you can put your hands on people. So I'm inclined to agree. And the Eastern
LeBron
Conference was,
James ain't playing nobody.
but to be objectively, I'm objective. I'm being very objective right now. Michael Jordan. What makes me so disappointed with people from that era of basketball is they pretend that Michael Jordan did it all by himself. What people don't really want to acknowledge about Michael, he had Scotty, he had Horace Grant, he had Charles Oakley, he had all these brothers. I remember a time when Tony Kukoc and Steve Kerr closed out games for Jordan. That's all I'm saying. But do I think LeBron should be in the same conversation with Jordan? No, no, I don't. Nah,
Well, you know what?
nah.
We acknowledge that. You're right about that. He couldn't do it by himself. He didn't get his rings until he got the team around him. He got the Pippins. and the Horace Grants, like you said, the Oakleys, and then the Dennis Rodmans and all that. So yeah, so as great as he was, he needed a team around him in order to take it to the next level. So yeah, you're right about that.
Jordan River, so like, let's be honest, like any NBA true fan, you never seen anything like Jordan. Never. You
I
never
mean,
will see another
answer,
Jordan. Never.
answer me this: since you are a LeBron James fan, and don't take that. I don't dislike the brother. Okay, I just think he's overhyped now. Who
I'm a
is
Dwayne.
his?
I'm not really a LeBron fan. I'm a Dwayne Wade fan. That's my guy.
Okay, but let me ask you a question about LeBron. Who is his arch rival? Who is he going up against?
In today's league or overall,
In today's league, who is he going up against? Where's his arch rival? That who is the
I
guy
don't.
that's trying to stop LeBron James? Because Michael
Only
Jordan had a slew. Michael Jordan
yeah,
had an endless list of ultra talented people trying to stop him game after game after game.
because you gotta think about it. Jordan had the bad boy Pistons that he had to deal with. He had to deal with Larry Bird and the Celtics. He had to deal with a lot.
Exactly. He had to deal with names. Magic Johnson. Where is this for? Now, I'm gonna tell you something else about Jordan that LeBron can't do. Jordan, whenever he wanted to turn it on, he couldn't be stopped. He just couldn't be stopped. When he decided and made his mind up that he gonna get do this and do that, you can forget about it, bro.
And plus, every year he was an all defensive team.
Yeah, but was nobody stopping him.
But objectively speaking, I like to be that guy that make an argument for everything. I like to be that guy. I do remember whenever Jordan retired briefly, Scottie Pippen got cheated out of going to a championship final, and he carried that team that year. So Scottie Pippen deserves a lot more credit than that he gets.
Yeah, but
A
that
lot
goes to
more.
show you the level of talent that Jordan played against. It was
Yeah.
tremendous. It was tremendous. Now, now my question still stands. Where is the competition for your
There is none.
LeBron James?
There's none. Because when you, to help your argument, what you saying, brother, whenever LeBron played on the Eastern Conference Final, no matter what team he was in, he was in the playoffs or better. So I can't disagree with you. Jordan had a way tougher route. He had to face the bad boy Pistons, like I said, Larry Bird. The Knicks wasn't no slouch at that time because the
And
Knicks
don't
played.
forget Gary Payton. And don't forget Gary Payton, man. You know the glove and all them.
He had to. He
I
had to.
get
He had
I get that.
to the finals. That was a different conference. Gary Payton was on the West. But what I'm saying is, like, today's Eastern Conference is weaker than those Eastern Conference because you had the Pacers was a good team, the Magic, you had the Celtics, you had the Pistons, you had all these good teams. Even
Yeah,
the
the
Cavs
Knicks.
wasn't bad because they had Mark Price. People
Nah, they
sleep
had
on Mark Price.
and yo, don't forget about the Knicks. They had Patrick Ewing and them guys,
Yeah, that
man.
man, so I brought the Knicks in because they had Starks, they had Ewing,
Ewing,
they
yeah,
had Martin Jackson. They had man, Knicks used to be the shit.
yeah.
My bad. I ain't mean to curse, bro.
Only reason
I
why
don't
they
want.
couldn't win. Now you know when we go back and forth on why they couldn't win a championship. This is always a big time argument because people got different opinions on why the Knicks never won a championship. Some people say
The
it was
Knicks
because
got
of
in their own way.
huh?
In my opinion, the Knicks got in their own way. The Knicks had the talent to at least have three more rings.
Uh huh.
I
My
think
thing is, you know what I think, man. My theory is, I think Patrick Ewing screwed the whole team, and the reason why I say that is because he wanted to be the highest paid center in the game. Okay, so if they paying you all the money, then they can't surround you with championship quality players. And some people think that that's what Jordan. That was the difference between the Bulls when Jordan was there. Jordan said, "Look, I don't need all of the money. Take some of this money and get me some help." So
But
they
I,
took that money and they bought in the the Pippins and the Rodmans and all of that, and then boom, 7 championships later, boom. You know what I'm saying? Ewing didn't do that. Ewing said, "I want all the money. I don't give a damn about not having anybody around."
I can't be mad at him.
but
I
you
can't,
know
I,
what?
I can't be mad at him for that.
Though? They
Because
had
back then, if you ain't have an endorsement deal coming through, you wasn't really making that much money in the NBA.
Uh huh.
But to help your argument,
Mhm.
you can say Ewing pretty much he really dragged the Knicks franchise in the '90s because man, they had whenever they let Mark Jackson go, that was a huge mistake in my opinion.
Yeah,
When
I
they let
agree.
Mark Jackson go, that
I
was
agree.
crazy to me.
I
But,
agree.
you know, I'm gonna say this though. When the Knicks had Houston in the breaks, and when John Starks, I ain't gonna blame that game on you. When John Starks shoot 3 for 15, I remember they bought Ronaldo Blackman. He was old at the time because he used to play them good um Dallas Maverick teams back in the '80s. But he had two 3 pointers. They took Ronaldo Blackman out. Then they put Starks in. They could have won a championship right then and there at '94. And then John started shooting them bricks. Riley kept them in, and that's why they lost. They could have had that championship.
Yeah, he shot 15 bricks. 15 bricks.
And
Hello?
that was one of the best games Patrick. I see Patrick playing and everything.
Yep.
And I'm saying like, yo, why y'all took Blackman out? He hit 2 3. If he would have hit like one or two more, Knicks would have won. Knicks would have won.
But you know what though, JT? A lot of Knicks fans hate Patrick Ewing. I know a lot of Knicks fans that can't stand Patrick Ewing because they believe that he set the team back by being greedy. He wanted all of the money. He wanted to be the highest paid center. They believe that that money could have been spent to get some quality players, championship players. And so because of that, they can't stand him.
I
I
still
know.
believe to this day that Charles Oakley should have got a championship with the Knicks. There's nowhere in the world. The way that roster
You
was
talking
set
about
up, it was
Mr.
so
Brokefoot?
talented, they should have won.
Talking about Mr. Brokefoot? Yep. Charles. Yep. But Ewing would get his point. Well, Ewing would get into them things where he couldn't finish. He'd go into a funk every now and then he
That's
gets down
whenever
the end
he
of the
got
court.
older,
Yeah,
though. That's
yeah,
whenever he got older, though. Whenever
right.
the Knicks surrounded him with a team, whenever the Knicks actually surrounded him with a team, that was when he was past his prime. So I
Now I'm not
can't
going.
really fully blame Ewing, but at the same time, it's like, yo, Ewing, man, like
Now I'm not going to shit on Ewing because he was a damn good center, probably one of the best of all time. But again, if you're trying to win a championship, then you got to be unselfish. You can't sit up here and say, "Look, I want all of the money," and then complain because you don't have the talent around you because you're a franchise can't afford any quality players.
that's something else that's different because the cap space was so different back then. Now you
Yeah,
could get like 3 or 4 max deals on the same team. So
yeah,
it was way different back then. But
exactly. Wait,
like you said though, I think Ewan was a little bit too much selfish back then
yeah,
that he didn't want to
self-centered.
sacrifice to win.
And
But
you know
one
what?
thing I can say about Ewan is he ain't joined no team that whooped their ass in no playoff or in the finals. He ain't joining them teams that whooped their ass. Now you could get your ass whipped by a team in the playoffs or in the championship in the finals, and it's okay to go join that doggone team. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, they didn't do that back in the day. They didn't do no shit like that. They did not do any shit like that. These guys don't have any loyalty to anything. But Ewing, I think he's just. You know, I thought one year they was gonna get the championship. They fucked around and lost.
Yo, Deacon of defense, I see in the lane. Good guy for it.
So, like I said, I know Nick fans who hate Ewing, and you would think that that would be somebody that they would love. Oh yeah, bad you. Nah, I know some fans, who hate him. They can't stand him because they feel that he cost that team multiple championships with his self-centeredness. Wanted to be all about him.
But you
It
can't
was
be mad at that though. That's the conflicting thing about Ewing. You can't be mad at him investing in himself to make the GM and the front office say, pay me.
okay. Okay, but I would be cool
That's
with
the
that if
conflicting
you
part.
came. I would be cool with that if you came right out the grip talking about, look, I'm not here to make friends. I'm not here to win championships. I'm here for the money. Okay, then I can see you doing something like that. But when you come promising championships, you're not showing me that you want to be a champion by hogging all of the money.
I mean, at the same time, though, I can't really put so blame just on Patrick Ewing because the front office should have figured a way out. That's
Yeah,
all
that's
I'm
not.
saying. I'm not saying what you're saying is wrong. I'm just being objective because I understand where you're coming from and I can agree. I definitely can agree. But it's like, yo, it's crazy because man, there's nowhere in the world that the Knicks should not have won a championship with that talent that they had around them.
Like you said, you should they should have at least three. I counted three they should have had.
Because,
So
like I said back then, if you didn't have no endorsement deal from Nike or Reebok, Feli, or Adidas, you wasn't really eating like talking about. So I can't get mad at Patrick Ewing for looking at the big picture, what I'm gonna do whenever I retire. So I can't be mad at that. But like, as you said, man, sometimes you just gotta put your pride to the side and sacrifice for the greater good. But I'm not mad at that man for wanting his money. I can't get mad at that.
no, what happened? We still on? Okay, my mic must have went down. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, big bro, we hear you. We hear you. We hear
Okay,
you.
okay. Hey, Al,
OG, what up?
what's
My
going on?
OG Muhammad. What's up, big bro? How
What's
you?
up?
Greetings and assalamu alaikum to the panel. JT, what's good, my brother?
Hey,
Can they
Muhammad,
hear?
did you hear the conversation we was having about Ewing?
First off, how you feeling? How you
I'm fe-
feeling right now, big
I'm
bro?
feeling good, brother. I'm feeling good.
All
I'm
right,
feeling
man.
good.
You
All
what I
praises
told you
due.
last night. We need you out here. All right, now you
Yeah,
the
I missed the
OG.
conversation. Yeah, I missed the conversation because I was on a phone call. So,
No,
chime me
no,
in.
no
What's going
doubt.
on?
We
Yeah, me
just
and the brother
talking.
was talking about. We was talking about the championships of Jordan versus the championships of Ewing, and one of the reasons why Jordan had the championships is because when the franchise came to him and wanted to make him the highest paid player in the NFL, he said, "Nah,
Mm-hmm.
I don't need all that money. Take some of this money and get me some help." And they did that.
Right.
They got the Pippins and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
and championships later. But when Ewing was faced with the same thing, when his franchise with the Knicks came to him and say, "Hey, we're gonna make you the highest paid player in the NBA," or at least the highest paid center, he rocked with it. He didn't care nothing about getting anybody around him. And a lot of Knicks fans believe that selfishness is what caused the Knicks not to win at least one or two championships.
Okay, by another 5 minutes, we're gonna start it off. All right, another five
Okay,
more
all
minutes.
right, all right.
No doubt,
Well,
no doubt, no
that's a
doubt.
possibility because I remember when Ernie Grunfeld and them was going to Dominique Wilkins and somebody else to come to New York.
I forgot Dominique Wilkins. See,
Yeah.
this is why we need you around, OG. You better take care of yourself, man.
Thank you, brother. Yeah, and they told Ewing, we can make you the highest paid player, but we want you to backload the contract. So upfront, we'll give you this. You're going to get your money in towards the end, but we need to make the cap room space. And Ewing said, I want every penny up front.
And that was it.
And that was it. That was it.
And
Can
that was it.
I interject real quick, if y'all don't mind?
Go ahead.
See, it like with Patrick Ewing, it's a difficult situation. Jordan took a chance with Nike. Y'all older than me, so y'all know I'm not lying. Do y'all remember when Nike used to be Bobos? Y'all remember that, right?
Right.
Jordan took a chance to go sign with Nike. So he was getting endorsements deals.
Mm-hmm.
So Patrick Ewing was not getting the looks with it as far as endorsements. He was not getting the looks like that. So in a sense, I can't get mad at him for going to get his money. I can't get mad at that. But to your argument, as Knicks fans, yeah, he could have sacrificed a little bit more.
And that's why the Knicks was getting old players like Derek Harper,
Rolando Blackman.
Ronaldo Blackman. People say Ronaldo Blackman. I say y'all ain't no. That y'all ain't know Ronaldo Black back in Dallas when he used to accuse the killer.
Big facts.
But see, JT and the young brother, the reason why I don't think he got Ewing was into the media thing, because you got to remember, when he was at Georgetown, John Thompson didn't allow the press to talk to his players but for 5 minutes.
That's a big fact. Big facts.
Yeah.
And the players said, I got to go, because John Thompson didn't trust the media.
Right.
So, and think about this for a second. The school, Georgetown, the student body was practically white, but he had an all-black team. Think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
So
he's talking, OG.
Mm-hmm. And he wouldn't let them interview for 3 or 4 minutes, and that was it.
And then I'm gonna go one more thing about why. Well, let me tell you what John Thompson, when he coached the Olympic team, came in third. They won the bronze in '88. That wasn't the players that he picked. He wanted to pick his own players, but they didn't let him. And I think after that led him bitter. And then he was really protect his players because how he got screwed.
Right.
Now, people be saying,
but he was a hell of a coach. He was a hell of a coach.
But I'm talking about '88. The players that he had, he didn't pick them. The U.S. picked him. They didn't give him a chance at all. And that got him bitter. That's why he did. I got to protect my players and everything because he know how the media beat up on him. Oh, yo, you sorry, your team came up, but he didn't pick those players.
Right, because they cut Sean Elliott from Arizona, who was a huge 3-pointer shot guy.
More facts. OG talking. The OG is talking.
Oh yeah, man, we basketball connoisseurs over here. Cause I played in high school, college, so I know a little bit about it.
people. Yeah, we got about 2 more minutes.
I learned from you, JT, and all the other older brethren.
Yes, sir.
I'm just a student of the game. I love basketball. That was my passion.
Don't sell yourself short, brother. You got a lot of knowledge too. So
I'm just saying the any sport, you gotta understand like the behavior. You gotta understand the hidden politics over
Right.
it. And so that's one of the reasons. That's when the USA
Right.
was one of the professionals, play basketball because they were putting their profession.
Right.
But they got the number to blame it on John Thompson. No, this was coming anyway.
Right.
Even if John Thompson would have got to go in 88, this was coming. So, somebody sleeping?
I thought I heard snoring. Well, right now I'm looking at these guys, Duke and Virginia Tech. Yeah, somebody snoring.
That must be Matt.
I'm so mad right now, man. Both of my teams, man.
They gone.
LSU got knocked off. UNC disappointed me. I'm hurt. My feelings are hurt. I am in my.
North Carolina got knocked off.
Yeah, they're the first number one to go down. Yeah.
Who beat them?
These dudes. Auburn, but Auburn was pretty solid tonight. They couldn't miss. Right now, Virginia Tech. Virginia Tech and Duke are tied at 46 apiece.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now, all right. Julia Elder, we didn't hear you.
I said Virginia Tech and Duke are tied right now. Second half. Still a lot of time left, but it's a good game.
Okay.
I swear, if Duke win NCAA title, this shit is fixed. There's no way in the world. There's no way in the world that they could keep doing these comebacks like that. No way that. Okay, UCF last week exposed how to contain Zion Williams.
Oh, they were so close.
Whole team. They exposed Duke they exposed Duke so bad last week. So if Duke win it all, it is crazy to me.
Okay, Junior Elder, make your last match point. Make your last points, and Jacquel, make your last points because we're gonna get on this African dialect.
Well, basically, watching these sports is, and just keep your eye on it because you never know who wins and who loses. That's it.
Okay. Again, welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Yours
the underrated grinder. Fix that.
Oh, I got it, Phil. I'm saying right now, I got a new one. The underrated one, the grinder. Now
get that fix. Get that fix.
Now the new one, the grinder reaper.
There it is. I ain't even put the reaper on it. My bad, big bro.
No, that's all right. I'm use either one. I'm gonna ease the grinder reaper in little by little, not that much, and also make sure the bell is lit. So y'all be the first one come to hear my powerful live stream or video. Make sure you share the video. Share this, please, do on social media. Make sure let's get them likes of the ones that I did in the past. I do have PayPal and also Super Chat to donate. Feel free. If you don't have it, hit the like button. So,
Facts.
So what we're gonna do is the title is Man's Talk Tonight, African Dialect, Improve the Brotherhood Glory for our community. I'm gonna read something, and then we're gonna talk about it.
Can I ask you a question real quick, JT? Can I ask you a question real quick?
All right, make it quick.
Because I've been out the loop for like the last 2 weeks. Like I said, man, I was going through family issues and shit like that. Did you touch on the Cardi B situation yet?
Yeah, 2 days ago.
I bet. My bad.
Yeah, we went into that. You guys, Muhammad, the one about that.
Oh man!
All right. After I get off of this, I'm going back to that one. Because I gotta hear knowledge from my OGs, man.
I did not
you
say
know, Muhammad. I depend on y'all for some knowledge. So don't. I'm going back to that one. I owe it to y'all.
All right, Muhammad, the one. You ready?
Yes, sir. Fire off,
Okay.
baby.
All right, I'm gonna read this, and then we're gonna continue. Welcome, Arabic, Somalia, Barber, um, Amarte, Ono, Ogu, Swahili, Haz, Manding, Fulana, Yaba are spoken by tens of millions of people. 12 dialect clusters in parentheses, which may group up to 100 elusive varieties, are spoken by 75% and 15 by 85% of Africans at first additional language.
What was the language again?
I was reading it.
Oh, okay.
I was reading different language of African dialect.
Okay.
And, well, what we gonna do? I'm gonna leave the. Matter of fact, I want you to come in, Jacques. I want you to just listen for a moment. Muhammad's the one. I want you to tell the people what me, you, and Art was talking about last night, and others about why it's so important about learning the African dialect, and it also spread out as brothers. We need to learn just to know about different.
Please drop that knowledge. I got me and my little cousins are listening right now. So
Okay,
please drop that knowledge.
so Mom's the one. Why it's so important?
I believe it's important to the fact to learn these cultures and languages because we're gonna need them, and even just not needing them, but we can form a bridge to connect with our brothers and sisters over there in the motherland. Okay, and I think it's very important that we open up those dialogues and relationships, and to renew the relationships so we can somehow come and have unity across the globe, not just here in the United States.
Okay, and I think for me that why it's so important because our African brothers they do have this had go through the same thing as we do as that the oppressor has done to us, and they do want to unite with us, and so we just cannot let this slip away. We had to embrace the dialect, and we
Right.
had to because they want it. Trust me, I know there are some people on YouTube and even through our social media. Oh, they don't want to build with us. They don't know what the fuck they talking about. See, this is what I told people. When you have people talk the same narrative, if you don't open, like I always say, you gotta broaden your mind, broaden your thinking,
Right.
expand your reality. Let me say it again. Broaden your broaden your thinking, expand your reality. And that's what we have to do.
Right.
We gotta embrace that. And a lot of us we don't want a lot of brothers we don't want them because oh they hate all right, there are some coming to this country that don't like okay, I'm not talking about them. Hell with them. They got to deal with it. You know, they're gonna have to deal with it anyway. But we have to learn this. And they are willing to help us. And so, Jay Quay, I want you to get into after you hear what you need to hear, put your input on it, and Junior Elder, you know, you go ahead after.
Mhm.
No, I'm cool. I'm about to soak up some of this knowledge. I'm falling back. I'm gonna
Okay.
let the OGs talk. I'm chilling.
No. I don't invite you to no panel just to listen. You got to speak too. I don't.
Yeah.
Let me get the OGs take first, and then I'll expound on certain
Okay.
situations.
Okay. I'm gonna hold you to
I
it.
gotta let I gotta let the OGs talk first before me.
Okay. All right. I got you. Go ahead, brother.
Um. Basically, you're right. I mean, all the darker skinned people of the world, the original skinned people of the world are all basically suffering the same plight of oppression. Now I know it's been, said, oh, but when they come over here, they don't want nothing to do with us and da 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 da. But sometimes, they're coming over here to a foreign land, so they don't know what to expect. They like right, at that point in time when they land here, they don't know the customs here. They don't know what goes on here. So, just like anybody else, even somebody that, like I told his brother, even a brother or sister you might meet for the first time, you're not going to expound on everything. You ain't going to tell everything about your life the first go around. It takes time. So, like everything else, it has to take time because, like, even where I live, I got to know a few Africans from different parts of Africa. Now, did I get closer with them in friendship relationship? Yes. I was even invited to 2 of their weddings. You understand what I'm saying? So at least that's a start. You got to start somewhere. Okay. And I think as the time gets, grows, and it keeps going, eventually they'll come around. Once they're comfortable with you, I don't think there's a problem once they're comfortable. But see, the expectations of our people here, oh, nah, I ain't going for that because the first impression is always the last impression. I say, yeah, but see, again, when you're coming from a foreign land, let's say if you had to go over there, what would you do? You see, what would you do? You're gonna sit back and observe everything that's going on. Correct, JT? Correct?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
you're gonna, you're gonna have to somewhere down the line, eventually it's gonna have to come to pass because we're gonna need each other, man. I mean, we're gonna need each other in more ways than one.
Right.
So
Okay.
that's my take on it.
Okay, but I want you to continue what Art was really talking about. I want you to build on that, and I'll be following right behind you, brother.
Well, he was saying basically, to learn these languages for us because they really rever our culture here in the States, and we're to the point where we, as people, throw it away. I remember him saying that,
That was
and he
powerful.
was
That's powerful.
that was very powerful. So what translating what Art said, he was saying that it would behoove us to learn these dialects because one never knows. You might find yourself traveling to those regions one day when things calm down. Okay, so what are you gonna do? You gonna just wait till you go out there, or you gonna learn before you get there so you'll be prepared on how to deal with the language barrier. You see, so that's the best I could offer at this point.
And then more,
Go ahead, JT.
and then what Art also was saying, Jacquel, was this that when we learn about different African dialects around the world, we have to pay attention of the instruments that they play. And then when he was talking about
Right,
they played for their ancestors, the spirit has formed, and we have to understand that
right,
that's our sound too. It's just a different dialect, and we have to
exactly.
understand that they also understand the African spirit, the
Right,
spirituality of the instrument that is playing. And I think that a lot of us we don't want to talk about it, but it's true. When we play an instrument, there is a spiritual aspect that comes with it.
right,
I can't even say ritual because that's a dirty word. But there is a home spirit of the motherland that we could play, we could dance to it. We don't even know why we dance to it, but it's part of Africa, it's part of the movement, part of that sound, part of our ancestors waking us up and stuff like that. So that is very important of a different form. That's another form of dialect and learn about other language too. There are some languages that they do home remedies. There are some they play music. There are some they read. all the works in handy. When when we deal with Alex, so at different dialect globally. So that's also Art was talking about too.
Right.
You know?
I'll just add to that
Right.
by saying this. Being that we are of African descent, we move to a rhythm. So let's go back to the African dialect. We always spoke in vibration. Vibration, you relate that to rhythm. It's certain, like we never, even in the slavery days, we never spoke the Queen's English in history ever. Never. We always talk in a rhythm to where if I see you and identify you as my brother, we have a certain type of way of talking within each other. We could just say boom, 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 I boom, doom, doom, down on it. And we already know the language already because of that vibration. You see what I'm saying? And I think that
Mm.
that never left us subconsciously, even though that they try to do so much in the slavery days to beat that out of our psyche. We never subconsciously forgot that in slavery and the Jim Crow era. We always kept that with us because it's a vibration. We always deal with each other in vibrations. Always done that.
Yeah, right. And even like if you remember, brother, and Muhammad's the one you could vouch for this. Why do you think that I do underrated music talk? Because there's a dialect, there's other dialects that I want to bring into form that some other people don't know. Like the topics we're talking about.
Also, whenever you truly know your history, this is why I always preach know your history. Africans pretty much fathered a lot of these different languages that these different nationalities speak. There's no it's only okay, let's put it this way. We are the mother and father race of this planet. Let's be clear. That's just what it is. But when you look at the Russian language, French language, that came from an African. That's African. And when you hear them speak, it's a rhythmic pattern. So it's like we got to give ourselves more credit. We got to give ourselves more credit. That's why I always preach: know your history. Know your history, please.
Right.
And also before Muhammad one, I want you to go out there and learn to respect other dialects. Because when you respect other dialects, that's us too.
Right.
And so you go ahead, Muhammad one. Go ahead.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You definitely got to respect other dialects as well. But whenever you respect other dialects, you just got to understand that it was originated in the African. Because we are the
Yeah,
Mm.
right, that's what I'm talking about. That's what some of us are
yeah.
not
Yeah.
right,
But my fault. OG, please accept my apology. I didn't mean to cut you off, OG. My
No,
fault.
no, no, no.
My
Keep
fault.
talking,
no,
brother.
no, no,
No,
go,
you.
go, 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 go.
Nah, I gotta let my OG speak. Y'all
No, no,
paved
no.
the way
You.
for
No,
me. I
you
gotta let my
speaking.
OG speak.
No,
No,
no, go
you.
ahead, speak, man. Get it out. Get it out.
No,
So
I'm cool. I'm cool. I said what I had to say, man. I'm cool, man. I'm trying to get knowledge so I can pass this knowledge down to my children. I'm cool.
I said before we continue, all I can say like this that we gotta have these conversations, us as men, and that's why I picked tonight no my brother because me and Muhammad one and we went in. I told different dialects we would talk about Carly be but and and I just find us that we say that we love our people. Do we really love our people? I'm talking about as brothers to learn different dialects so we can really strengthen our brotherhood. And it's real important to me to have these conversations. Welcome back, Monique. And the queens that always support us, thank you so much. It's greatly appreciated. And it definitely will spill over. And that's why sometimes that's why our family is not together too. Because we don't want to identify other dialects in our community globally. And it is rich with greatness. But we just want to be on the. We just want to have this standstill mindset. Oh, this is all about it. No, no, no. It's spread out globally, and there's quite a few Africans around this world. They do identify our struggle, and they do want to help. But you're not going to hear for the media, for the media, because they know our dialect is original. We have see, I just understand when I got older, we have a very diverse dialect globally.
Big facts. Y'all from the East Coast. I'm from the South. So I got Southern lingo, but y'all understand where I'm coming from every time. And that's what I
Of
wish our
course.
brothers and our sisters that from a younger demographic to where they understand, like, yo, like that's our brothers, even though they're from New York or whatever, that's still your brother. We just talk different. That's all.
Of course. But we have general understanding of each other, though. You understand?
Right.
So,
Exactly.
you
Exactly.
we have general understanding. As long as we got that in place, we can take it to other levels, but the general understanding has to take place and take shape, see? So without that, we can't really get anywhere. But, look, if I encounter a brother from South Carolina, I can sit and talk with him. You understand? You know, I have no problem with that. I go anywhere and adjust to my environment. See? Because what I may have done in New York necessarily doesn't carry over to Florida. So, you got to be able to adjust. You know what I mean? Yeah. What y'all
Yeah.
think of that?
Oh yeah, definitely. Now tell the people in the chat. They probably don't know who you are. Tell them who you are.
Who, me?
Yeah, you.
Oh, oh. This is Muhammad One. I'm a black Puerto Rican.
Uh-huh.
Um, both my parents were born in Puerto Rico, but we're Afro Puerto Ricans. We embrace our blackness. My mother and my dad always taught me to embrace my blackness first before anything else, because it's how I am, how I look. And with the Puerto Rican culture, that's a culture. That's not a race. It's a culture. You
Right.
see, and it's a culture to the point. Now let's take a look at something. We all eat the same foods. It's just made different. Yeah.
Explain,
But
explain. Give us a few examples.
okay. The same way rice and peas. Jamaicans make it in a certain rice and peas with a certain flavor. In Puerto Rican, arroz con gandule is the rice with the pigeon peas. We make it that way. Um, um, Cubans makes it the rice with the black beans. Uh, uh, let's see. Venezuelans, they eat it this basically the same way. All the Latin countries, basically everybody knows what rice and beans are, even in the black community. Everybody eats rice and peas, and potatoes or whatever, veggies. Um, Everybody eats the same thing. So we all eating the same food. It's just maybe prepared differently, it's cooked differently, but basically it comes out the same. So if I go to a brother of mine's house, a black American's house, they have rice, and whatever, peas, whatever. They made it their way from down south, traditional wise. Where they come to my house, they eating rice and beans or rice, gandules, you know, they make it our style. So, it's the same food, it's just prepared differently. See? You see the cultures blending? So we all are the same people, whether we know it or not. That's why I can't put my brothers and sisters down, because if I condemn my brothers and sisters, I'm condemning myself in that aspect. And that's just the way it is. Because, before you condemn, take a look at yourself. Are you doing the right thing? You know what I'm saying? So that, I know a lot of people don't like to hear that, but I'm gonna give you the rough, rugged, and raw. We're our brothers and keepers and our sisters keepers. So that's how it is, and that's where the dialect comes in. We may talk different slang, but I understand whatever slang you use. I'm gonna understand it. I'm gonna understand it no matter what. And I'm gonna latch on, okay, this is how they say things. Then when I come with something, they're gonna say, oh, yo, where you get that from? That sound cool. You understand? So, it's just a matter of collaboration and, and education and each one teach one. That's the school I come from. Go ahead, JT, or anybody else want to elaborate.
Let me see. Let me read the comments and I keep it going. The Puerto Rican, Muslim, wow, that's different. Okay, well, go more on your point, brother. That's very important to identify that we as one.
Right.
And I think sometimes we don't want to do that. You know what I mean?
Right. Right. See, when you cut that off, you're in the world by yourself, and you really can't live in this world by yourself. You dig what I'm saying? You got to have others around you, because if you want something to spark up or a certain situation to enact, you got to have other people that are like-minded just like you.
Right.
You understand? You got to have people just like you. So, that's how that goes. And sometimes, like, when I was hearing, oh, Max fell off, huh? Okay, he must have been.
Yeah, no. I'm getting back on.
Yeah. So, but the thing is with that, like, I was told by certain people, oh, but fuck them Latinos that's coming across the border. They don't care about us. I said, look, that's not they don't care about y'all. It's just that they got their own battles to fight right now. So everybody's fighting a battle, but look, all the battles are getting fought against who? The oppressor. So every time you look up and you do the math and you do the knowledge, well, who, see, we were stolen from a land and they had their land stolen from them.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Because this truly was the indigenous land, and those people that we call Mexicans, they weren't even called that back then.
Right.
They were the indigenous tribes, you see? So we have to do historical, and then I can't stand it when, but there's a rule of law in this country now. But wait a minute, you're siding with white supremacy now. Because in the sight of Allah, and all praise is due to Allah, there is no one illegal here. Life is life on this planet. So, that's where I was coming from. Now, I understand how, whatever, but, I get that. But let's be real. They had their stuff stolen from them, and we were stolen from another land. So, at this point, we have to work, and maybe, hopefully, we can get everybody on accord in one spot, and and hopefully get things together. Hopefully, I hope to see it in my lifetime, at least. I hope to.
Yeah.
I hope to. So, and that deals with dialect. That deals with differences of language. That deals with a whole lot of things, a whole lot of levels. What you guys think of that?
Go ahead, Jaquan. I'll follow up after that.
Go ahead, Jaquan.
Oh, my fault, man. I was sitting up there. I was sitting up there debating somebody about the Knicks. My fault, y'all. My fault. What we was talking about? I'm sorry, y'all. What we talking about?
Dialect, the same thing. Tell him again, Muhammad, the one what you were saying.
Please, please, bro. Again, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, man. Sorry. I got ADHD and my attention span goes off anywhere.
Junior Elder, hello? Hello? He must be stuck.
If it's still, excuse me, if it's still the topic about dialect,
Yeah. Yes, it is.
all right. Like I said, man, like people gotta understand the only original language is African. To be honestly, so we need to stop hanging up on I identify as Puerto Rican or I identify like that's not a race, that's just a nationality. So I always say like just know your history. Know your history. Like even in the Latin language and they're taught all that stems from an African.
Right.
Everything. You just gotta know your history.
Yeah.
Whenever you do researches on the Moors and different type of Africans that came out of Africa that's pretty much came into settlement in a European nation. Because I mean, let's be honest, a lot of in our country, which is the USA, is European languages. But when we finally realized that our African originated those languages, we'll be all right. We'll be totally all right. So I just don't want us to be hung up on just a dialect. I just want all us to connect on the same basis and identify ourselves as Africans together. Because we all pretty much came through the same struggle, through slavery, through the Jim Crow era, till this day now. Till this day now, we all struggling, and it's getting so bad these days. Go ahead, JT. I'm sorry. Go ahead, bro.
No, I wasn't saying that.
Oh, my fault. My fault. But yeah, man, it's getting so crazy because they know it's very disappointing to know that white the Dwight, not white, the white folk know our culture better than us, and they play that card to make us fight against amongst each other, to where we get hung up on this tribe, that tribe, this language, this language. It shouldn't be like that. You know what I'm saying? So I just leave it at that. I just leave it at that.
Okay, Muhammad's the one. Explain to Jaquan what you were saying so he'll get it.
What I just said previously?
Yes, because he didn't hear it.
Okay. Okay. All right. What I was saying, Jaquel, was it's like those indigenous people that we call Mexicans, right? They weren't even called that. And they suffered the same plight because I heard a lot of Black Americans, they don't fuck with us or they don't mess with us. So to hell with them. And I said, well, you can't say that because we've been stolen from our motherland. The land that was here with them been stolen from them. So we face the same things, but different circumstances, but that lead to the same thing. And what I was telling JT was, we have to get out of that mindset because they had their own battles to fight as well. You see what I'm saying? So, but until the day we can come together, because like now I had one Black female, she told me, but it's the land, it's the law, rule of law now in this. I said, so what you're telling me is you're siding with white supremacy. Oh, no, how can you say that? I said, because
Oh, that's
think about what
crazy.
Yeah, think about what you're saying, sister. Think about what you're saying. And then when I said, did it ever occur to you that when these people come across the border that they're coming back home? Did it ever occur to you?
That's a really good point. Because what a lot of people don't understand is like Texas, New Mexico,
California
Arizona, all that was Spanish.
was all the,
That was Spanish territory. That was real powerful, big bro. Real powerful,
yeah,
bro. Continue, continue.
it was the indigenous territory because I used to live in LA and mostly all the street signs in LA are in the Spanish language.
Big facts, big facts. All my family in LA, and I know you're not lying. Big facts.
Right. You got La Cienega Boulevard, La Brea, all of that. Santa Monica. Come on. Come on. You understand? So, you know, we are both fighting the same battle. And they took over this shit. That's why you think this guy in the White House, you know, he's trying to make it white again. That's not, it's too late. It's over with, man. It's
big
over
facts. Big fact. It's definitely over with because, like I said, like I always been saying, that's basically karma. It's not. We ain't even gotta put our hands on them. We ain't gotta kill them. None of that.
That's right.
Nature is doing it.
You notice that?
Yeah, like they can't. They gotta take prenatal pills and all that just to produce another person of them.
Right.
If they don't come to the black community, and I would advise a lot of my black brothers and sisters to start swirling.
That's right.
I'm not mad at you. I'm not mad at you if you do. I can't be that person that dictate who you fall in love with. But if I can advise you, I would advise you to choose somebody that looks like you.
Right. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Exactly.
And it's like I just settle for somebody that's of a pale complexion. Whenever you got brothers and sisters from Cuba, Puerto Rico, the Dominican Republic, why not choose them? Why y'all always go get the exotic women that from a European descent, like Greek or Italian, and so on and so forth? That's crazy to me. That's crazy to me.
Yeah, because we got good-looking sisters in all of our diaspora. Good-looking sisters, man.
Big fact. Luckily, man. Luckily, I met a woman that's of Puerto Rican descent, and she embraces her Africanity. She identifies herself as an African. She just speaks with a Spanish tongue. And I think when we all get on the same page and realize that, like we just been Europeanized in this Western culture. Once we get to that point, we're gonna be better off. I really think so.
Right. Well, JT could tell you we did a thing on Latin music, right? So I kind of Googled it, and it said, "Oh, the Spaniards from Europe and the whites brought their music from Europe." I was like, I like to know what that sound like because I never heard anything from there.
Big facts. Big facts, OG.
I've never heard that type of music. I've heard salsa, merengue, bachata, which has African influence.
Yeah, and we don't want to talk about it.
Yeah, which has, oh my God, 98% of African influence in that music. The drum. The drum is a universal instrument. Universal. That can be heard all over the world. Come on. The timbales. The maracas.
Yeah.
You know, you used to play the maracas when you grew up in the church and all that. Come on. You know, we had We had so many things. When the Cubans was playing their music, we were listening to that. Then it went to something. All was African influence. I tell people in the chat, look it up. Look it up.
I mean, look no
Go
further
do
than Castro. Castro
right.
was so proud of his Africanity. Him and Nelson Mandela, they was close. He
Right.
fixed to where, like, if you were African born in America,
Right.
you would go to college for free in Cuba for
That's right.
medicine and the medicine field and everything.
That's right. I said that
We
last night.
we lost our disconnect. We disconnected so much because of white supremacy, and it's crazy. It's like how dare we sit up there and divide ourselves just because of cultural indifference? That it hurts my heart to know that we
Right.
just so indifferent. And the way white supremacy working to where it's like it's now against man against woman. You making this amount of money and I'm poor. Colorism it's just so crazy. It's just so crazy. It's disheartening. And it's
Right.
crazy because I look like I'm the only one that see it in my environment. In my environment.
Right.
Not saying y'all, but in my
Right.
environment, nobody else sees it.
Right. 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 They're blind to it. Yeah. They're blind to it. You know, they just or they see but don't want to see. You understand what I'm saying? You know, they see but don't want to see. Some of them see it, but
Facts.
they just
Big
rather not
facts.
look. Yeah, you know. They don't want to delve into because see, you have to understand too, with the slave mentality that was forced upon my people here, a lot of them are afraid to step into the unknown. Again, there's dialect again. They're afraid to step. They're afraid to, you know, they don't, oh, what's going to happen? See, they're so used to depending on this oppressor, and they rather go with the oppressor, but what does the oppressor give you? Nothing.
Yeah.
Nothing, my brother. Think about that. Let that sink in for a minute. So why are you so on this oppressor and he gives you nothing? Huh?
Man, that was a mouthful right there. What you said, OG, because it's like whenever Trump got in office, the majority of people that voted for Trump, they
Yeah.
wanted America great again to where they could be white and racist with impunity. So that means if you are Hispanic, no matter how pale you are or how dark you are, they
Right.
don't accept you as one of them. And as a black, somebody identifies themselves as just solely black or
Right.
African American, they drawing a fence between us, man.
Exactly. Like I
You know
spoke
how much
with
territory America stole from the Hispanic or
right.
Latin communities? That's
Right.
like that. Like I always say, man, do your research. Like Florida, California,
Right.
Texas, that
Arizona.
was all Spanish colonies.
Right.
America strong arm that, and they try
Right.
to play us against each other right now.
Yeah.
They really do, and I think that's foul. I really do think that's foul, and I wish that a lot more of my brown brothers and sisters will wake up and be like, "Yo, we not your enemies." And I wish a lot of people that identifies as myself as African accept more of my brown brothers and sisters to know that we identify with you, we love you. Because when you do history, it was a lot of Mexicans that fought for us in the Civil War.
That's right. That's right. Matter of fact, there's a DVD out. I don't know if you could pick it up. Now talking about dialect, staying on point. Castro sent Cuban troops to Angola back like 15, 20 years ago to defend against the white racists when they try to come in there and take over.
Facts.
And to this day, Angola is where it's at because of that. You see what I'm saying?
I mean, the brother that got lynched up in Jasper, Texas, the brother that they drove, that I can't even.
Oh yeah, that they
The
dragged on the
brother,
car and all that. Yeah,
right? It was more people that was of the brown persuasion that was marching with us. So it's like,
Right.
why do we have this divide?
Right.
It makes zero sense to me.
Right. 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 And keep it on topic, dialect. See what I'm saying? So there's not that much differences. There really isn't, because we kind of live the same. We're under this oppressive rule the same. We eat the same foods. Albeit it's done differently, but it's the same stuff.
Facts.
Okay, we wear mostly the same clothes.
I
You understand?
always say, man, there's only one race in this world. It's the human race.
There you
But
go.
due to ideology, religious
Hmm.
belief, nationalities, we are divided.
Right.
And nobody wants to identify that African is the original race. Nobody wants to never acknowledge that.
Right.
And I think that the disconnect between the Latina and Latino community, we had a disconnect because they don't know exactly where to fit in. Because
Right.
I've been in situations where I've seen people of my race bully
Hmm.
those who of the brown pride race. And it's
Right.
crazy to me. Like, I just want all us to be on the same page and identify as that we are all one people.
Right.
Once we understand that, man, it'll be so crazy. It'll be so crazy.
Right.
But this doggone system have us divided on so many levels, man.
Right.
This wicked system in the US of A got us so divided on so many
Right.
levels. And it's just a shame that we fell victim to it for over 400 years, man. It's just crazy to me.
Right. Right. And I'll drop this nugget before I let JT go. And JT, I want you to listen carefully. Okay. I got two older brothers and one older sister. I'm the youngest, right? Okay. When my first brother was born, they put on his birth certificate that he was white. Being a black Puerto Rican now, check this out. They put it as white. He was born in Metropolitan Hospital in New York City. When my mother got home, she didn't see the birth certificate until she was able to get home. When she looked at it, she ran down there with my brother in her arms and said, "Does this baby look white to you? Change this." So they put him as colored. Okay. Now, when my sister was born, she was next. They put her as black.
That's crazy.
Okay. Then when my brother before me was
Big bro, you there?
I'm right here.
What the other OG? Where OG Muhammad went? I can't hear him.
Muhammad's the one. Muhammad's the one.
I hate to be that guy to say you two plotting against you, but you two look like it's plotting against you right now, JT.
Wow. Yeah, no. He probably stuck again. But also, part of the African dialect too, that comes in many shape, that comes in many forms too, family. That we have to understand that too.
I definitely agree with that. I definitely agree with that.
Muhammad's the one probably stuck.
He gonna bounce back. That's OG. We know what it is. He gonna swing back. Yeah, he just left, so he pretty much probably about to send another invite to come through. But big bro, JT, I'm a log off. I'm not gonna log off, but I'm a dip out for like 3 minutes, and I'm gonna swing right back. All right.
Gotcha.
All right, bro.
All right, we're gonna continue this conversation. Um, we'll have to Muhammad's the one. So, did he get back? The ones that came, thanks for coming. Very much appreciated. Yeah, so we'll wait till he. Oh, let me see something. Thanks for coming, family. Oh, wait for some more people coming. Hold on, fam. Hold on, let me see something. I'll be right back. Wait for some more people. Wait for moms and one come back. Wait some more people to come in. So hold on with that. This is a great conversation. Nobody come back. Within a few minutes, I'm gonna close this out. We wait for some more people. Some brothers to get on the panel. Let me check this out. I'll be right back.
Sorry about that, fellas. Hello?
Yeah.
Hello?
Right. Yeah, yeah.
Sorry about that. I had my phone rang. This cat kept calling me. Anyway, yeah. So like I said, my brother was white. Then they changed it to black. Same thing. My sister was, by the time they got to me, no, my other brother was black, and me, my birth certificate said Negro. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
You know it? Yeah.
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 Jock Bell said he had to go. So I
Oh,
mean,
he had to go.
he said he's gonna be listening through the chat. So let's
Oh,
find this
okay.
out. So, what dialects that you learned in the past, brother?
Besides the Spanish speaking dialect,
Mm-hmm.
uh,
Hello, mom's the one. Can you hear me? Mom's the one. Oh, it must swim tonight. We're gonna keep this thing going. Hold on, family. We trying to get Muhammad the one back. Hold on. Oh, there he is.
yeah, another call, man. Damn, everybody's calling me after this Duke game. Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh, yeah. So yeah, a little bit of the language the Ethiopians speak. I learned a little bit of that. A couple of African, like Nigeria, a little bit of that. Very small sample. Nothing really big. You know what I mean?
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like
Right.
I think it's very essential that us as brothers we need to learn this.
Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I mean, it won't hurt,
Yeah.
you know, because like you said, we have to expand our minds as because when you talk about different dialects, you're basically talking territories. You understand? So we have to, as Black people, especially here in the Western Hemisphere, stop getting caught up in just America, just America, just America, and let your minds and travels take you to other places. You understand what I'm saying? So you know, um, I mean, even if you don't go, it's good to learn other cultures too. You know what I mean? And research them, study them, that type of thing. You know what I mean? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Yeah. So that'll work.
Yeah.
That'll work.
Do you know? Do you feel that playing sports is part of African dialect?
It can be. It can be.
Okay.
It can be because from what I'm hearing and what I'm getting, there's a lot of Africans that love the game of basketball. So, and there was a couple of teams in the Olympics from Angola and other places in Africa that started fielding teams in the Olympics. So, you know, just like I don't know if you can remember this, JT, but this was about maybe 4 or 5 years ago. Remember, you know, the Little League World Series that they show on TV, right? Hello?
I'm right here.
Remember the Little League World Series that they show on TV?
Yes.
Okay. About 4 years ago, I think it was 4 years ago, correct me if I'm wrong, there was a team that made it all the way to the semifinals against this team from Kentucky, right? So, and they showed their practice field in Africa. Yo, that field didn't look like nothing, you know what I'm saying? But this coach had them playing the game of baseball. So now, at the end of the game, when they ended up losing to the Kentucky team, because it was, you know, mostly white kids, at the end of the game, after the other team celebrated, they had the team from Kentucky and the African team meet by the third base dugout. So they were facing each other. And the guys, the white kids from Kentucky gave those kids their bats, gloves, stuff like that. Like just donated to them, just head. And then the African kids gave them, you know, certain things too. So it was like a trade. And to me, that was a sign right there of freedom, justice, and equality. Now that, if you could just see that picture, oh my God, you know, that meant 1,000 words, brother. You understand what I'm saying? Yeah. And then they hugged each other and everything was cool. You understand? So I was like, wow, you know, that's crazy. But, you know, it was real though. You know what I mean? It was real. It was real. It was real, brother. Mm-hmm. It was real. And I was like, now this is what it's supposed to be. You understand? Mm-hmm.
Huh?
Yeah. I was like, wow. That's real cool, brother. You know? Real cool. So, yeah, man. So, you know, that's a form of dialect, you know, and, you know, and switching up things and, you know, that type of thing. You know? So, you know, that was it. So, it could come in different forms, this dialect thing. You know, it could come in different shapes, and you know, as long as you get the because dialect is nothing but communication. So if you look at it and it's a communication factor, then you good money. You know what I mean? Yeah, you good money. So yes, sir. Yes, sir. So, you know, what does dialect mean to you?
Wow, that's a good question. For African dialect means every shape or form of communication.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Right. Right. And help shape the world for what we in.
Huh?
It helps shape the world for what we in.
Oh, definitely. And
Yeah.
that's why I'm so happy that I was born and raised in New York to get to know the culture.
Yeah, because New York is the epicenter for a lot of foreigners. So exactly. They usually come here first, right, before anywhere else. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know?
And
Yeah.
also communication too.
Right. Right. Exactly. 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 Oh yeah. Oh yeah. And these conversations has to be had, you know. So we can figure out our history, where we belong, and it's very important. I believe it's very very important, brother. Very important. So, yeah.
Hold on for 1 second, bro. Hold on.
All right.
I'm back.
Okay. Yeah, they handle that phone call, huh? Mm, yeah.
This for nothing. What is this? Shut off.
Who's that?
Papers. What you talking about? Yeah. You can go ahead, Mom. Was the one. Go ahead.
No, basically, I said what I had to say. Just elaborating on the subject. Uh, you know,
Yeah, I wish
basically,
Art
and
was on here. I sent a email to him.
oh
He
yeah,
probably was sleeping.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's probably knocked out.
Yeah.
You know, he's probably knocked out. You know, yeah. So,
Yeah.
but
So I think yes. Let me see. Also, I can say this that it's very, very urgency and important to get to know our brothers, our
right,
black men, our brothers around the world, and to understand that's part of strengthening brotherhood.
right,
Even though they talk for a certain language, that's still we know that.
right, right, right.
So I think that is very important that we got to keep on doing it.
Sure,
Oh, the camera
sure.
now. I'm not showing myself. Not tonight. Not showing myself tonight. Yeah. We could talk about something else because a few minutes I'm in this anyway.
Uh-huh.
As we was talking about well, it got something to do with dialect anyway. It do got something to do with dialect anyway. Um, why are we so apart as brothers?
Why?
Yeah, why?
Well, you have different things that are injected in our people since slavery. So you have to go all the way back, pinpoint there, and then you know, um, and then take it from there because there's in our communities there's a mistrust, there's jealousy, there's backbiting, there's I mean, not saying other communities don't do it because we know they do it, but see, we're in the least position to do that as we are outstanding in the world. You understand? So I think if we can clean that up a little bit, I think we'll be a better people going forward. But every day starts something new. So, you know, um, everything starts new and fresh. So, or how a person dresses or, always talking about, a lot of negatives that were put into us in our condition. You know what I mean? So, there's a lot of that. I've seen that too many times in my lifetime. You know what I mean? So, I was even talking about negative. believe it or not, you know. But
Uh-huh.
you know, but what I do, if they can't say that to my face, then I don't even pay that no mind. You know what I mean? So, you know, um, until they get to know who I am, you know, then you can try your luck, doing that. You know what I mean? And if I ever did anything to you to warrant that, please step to me as a man or a woman and tell me what the deal is. You know what I'm saying? But you got people, they don't even know you, and they'll make silly assumptions about it. I don't know if that's the human instinct or whatever, but you know, you know, they talked about all the prophets back then. You know, they talked about Jesus. They talked about everybody. So, people will be people no matter what. But the thing is, it doesn't have to be that way. You know what I mean? Because, I was always taught, if you ain't got nothing good to say out your mouth, don't say nothing at all. You know what I mean? So, and that's a form of dialect that we have to, we have to speak on that too. Because, they are mischief makers, and all that. And, it's just one of those things, man, that shouldn't be taking place, Yeah. Shouldn't be taking place, my brother. You know? Um, hmm
Okay. Yeah,
Just like you was told earlier, somebody was talking about you, right? Or something. Or they
yeah.
didn't want somebody on your channel. And you're like, yo, where do you get that from? I mean, not saying he's lying, he ain't lying, but and he was able to describe the person, but you know, after a while, it gets to be a little bit uh, uh, repetitive. It's like a broken record. You know what I mean? So, you know, that's the thing that's the killer dealer there. You know what I mean? Yeah, that's the killer dealer there, my brother.
You breaking up. I can't hear you.
No, I said that's the killer dealer there.
Right.
So that's what it is, bro. So, but if we can heal first, like Sheep said, we have to heal first as a people, heal all our wounds, emotional wounds, mind wounds, uh, that type of stuff. And you know, then maybe we can, get it together, man. But there's a lot that has to take place. And, in order for this to happen, it ain't gonna happen just like that. You understand? So we have a lot of work ahead of us, brother. A lot of work.
Yeah,
At the same,
you ain't lying. We talking about our country. We ain't really talking about globally.
right.
You know?
Exactly. 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 Exactly, brother. Exactly. Exactly, brother. So, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. You know?
So what you think about dialect in sports?
Well, you have that. You can have players from different places play with each other. I remember one time. I remember one time when I was playing with well, this before they called it AAU ball. When I was playing AAU ball, there was this brother from Puerto Rico that we took on the team. He spoke nothing but Spanish. So I guess I was a designated translator because the coach said, Rod, you Puerto Rican, right? I said, yeah. So he said, all right, let him know this, that. So I had to speak to him and everything. And then it kind of made his transition a little smoother. You know what I mean? And then I would tell the guys, yo, this is what you say to him in certain situations. Try practicing that. Go home and practice. So, yeah, yeah. So, and everybody, everybody got along. It was black. It was, him, myself, a couple white guys was on the team, So, we had different people from different backgrounds and different dialects, but basically we all amounted to one goal, and that was to win a championship, which we did. So, you know, um, once you put that together like that, that shows the strength and unity. You know what I mean? So there's a lot of dialect, the dialect thing in sports. You know, yeah. Uh-huh. So that's how it go. That's how it is. That's how it goes, brother.
Okay.
You know.
Well, I
Yeah.
know for me that learn about different African dialect when I was a play more the motion of us as a people.
Uh, mhm.
And
Hello.
all right here.
I couldn't hear. I couldn't hear the last. Yeah.
Do you hear me now?
Yeah.
Go more your point. Everybody's play ball. And sometimes you look at the ball and then I realize a lot of our people on that ball.
Uh huh.
And I noticed that coach, let's push the ball. I didn't tell anybody that.
Mm. Right.
So that's
Right.
very important. That's very important for me too. Yeah, to
Mm-hmm.
go, to go different parts, to play.
Right. 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 True. True. Yeah. Yeah.
That's yeah.
That's
So
true.
that means a lot to me. That really does. And
Right.
and but tell me about the African dialect in education.
Uh, well, as far as the public education here, you don't really. You might see it a little bit during Black History Month, but mm, it's minimal at best.
Okay.
You know, where these kids don't know their true knowledge of self. You know what I mean? Because they're teaching from a Eurocentric standpoint. So there's not so much that they're gonna learn from that part of it, unless it's taught by a black person or whatever, and even then, I guess the teachers, they have a certain type of manuscript to teach from or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think it's because if it was relevant, you would see our kids, our babies come out with, uh, college prepped already and, ready to go. I mean, you see that, but a lot of kids be struggling. You know what I mean? So they don't know their own heritage. They don't know their own, ancestry. Um, Especially with the new wave of kids, it's like, they don't even get taught that. You know what I mean? They don't get taught that at all. So that's my answer to that.
That's true. Okay. We'll
Yeah.
talk a few more things, then we'll close it out. Why is so important African dialect for couples?
For couples,
You know,
or how they intercommunicate with each other in a one-to-one setting, in a intimate setting, when they're privately alone, um, how they deal with each other when they go out in public. Um, let's see what else I can name. Um, just how they treat each other, how they respect each other if that's there. Uh, do they not only just cohabitate together, but do they co-depend on each other? Um, that's a form of dialect. You know, Communication has to be at its highest between the two. You know, because sometimes things that are unsaid, you know, then the person starts drawing straws. You know what I mean? And then trying to figure out what you're trying to say. You know what I mean? Yeah. hmm Yeah. So that's about it as far as as far as I know when it comes to relationships. You know,
Okay. What about business?
business.
For our,
Yeah. Well.
our community.
Yeah. Well, business. Well, it depends who you're dealing with. You know, and then you're dealing with if you're dealing with accounts from overseas. If you're dealing with if you're dealing with different sources of how to get your accounts through, depends what type of job you're looking at. You know what I mean? And then people within your circle on that job, they all may not be the same, ethnic background. So that's a dialect situation because they have to, in order to make that job's operation grow, they all got to basically be on the same page. So, and the understanding factor must come through because that's how they're able to get the job done. So that's a dialect effect. You understand? That works towards that. So
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. I last remarks. Last remarks.
okay. Well, thank you again, JT, for allowing me on your panel. Much due respect to you, brother. And we want to see this channel grow and grow as we talk about different topics. Um, and we're trying to get the interest of people into these topics to at least give up their perspective and hopefully in tonight's chat. I don't know how many people yet because I can't really see the chat right now, but hopefully, they tuned in maybe just to, get a little something, just to, take with them and hopefully they could use it in the future and just to be effective, and I thank you again. And, and, we just keep it up until the next time. And we just keep giving the information to the people. That's our job.
Thank you.
And I,
And- all
mm-hmm.
right, stay right there too.
Okay.
Um, tonight, I developed this. So I was hoping to have some brothers so they could have their own viewpoints on it. And hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. And like I said, trying to get more brothers on tonight, but it didn't happen this way. So hold on. Let me get this off. Um, so there might be a part two, but this time I'm gonna have better planning, so the brothers will understand what we definitely talking. Because I do want to see, I do want to go deep into it. I really do, especially like in the living aspect, economics, and we gotta have those talks. Do you agree, brother?
Yes, sir.
We have to. So it might be a part two next week, but I'm thinking about having sex talk part three. I don't know, but it's like either what it's going to be. Most likely, it's going to be a part two. And I want to thank Muhammad's the one. I want to thank Jaquel. Thinking of defense, trying to get you on. I don't know what happened. And hold on, let me check something out here. What's up? Um, check something. Nothing going on. So, and I'm the one. I'm hit you up in a few minutes.
Okay.
But I want to thank everybody on this. And this one is Get Host.
Peace.